Hey guys, how's it going? I got a quick unboxing for you, and also just like a product demonstration for you. Something that I got in the mail actually a week or two ago, but I just kind of got around now to finally being able to show you guys it. So I apologize. There's been a little bit of delay in the videos I've been bringing to you. Just has to do with my busy schedule and some things that have been going on for me. So. Anyways, you can see what it is. It's the Invisible Shield by Zagg, which this one is actually for the Apple iPod Touch, the second gen, um, which I recently picked up. But I'll just show you really quick what the contents of the package are. So obviously you have the outside packaging, which has instructions, if you can see on the inside there. There's some instructions in there, or actually it just kind of shows you the product breakdown on the inside of that. And then what you get inside of here, which this one's missing it because I've already installed it on my iPod Touch. But you get the squeegee, which is basically just a standard rubber squeegee. You get the shield spray, which I don't know if there's anything special about the shield spray. It seems like it's maybe just water, but it does say it's a solution, so I don't know. It could be just water. Anyways, it does help apply it to the screen or to the surface of the iPod Touch. And then inside here, you get the actual shield itself. And then you've got the application instructions right here, which you can't make out because the clarity of my camera's not that great. But yeah, you get the shield and everything in here. And I want to say that the retail price on this is like $30, which, if you know anything about the product, it's definitely a high quality product, and probably well worth the $30. I mean, at least in my opinion, for the protection of the iPod Touch, especially considering the back of it is just like pure chrome and is easily scratchable. You know, to keep it protected, that's worth it to pay that $30. Now I was able to get it, as a demo product, and I'll show you. It's applied on here right now, so you'll be able to see there's one slight imperfection here, and this has been on long enough now that any bubbles that are going to work their way out have already worked their way out. So other than that little slight bubble, no other bubbles in here. There is one little tiny spot on the screen, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it. No, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see it. Actually, right now, looking at it, it's hard for me to see, but anyways, it's like right in there. But through the video camera, it's kind of hard to tell. So anyways, yeah, the one thing is, if you're really meticulous, that's going to drive you nuts, and it kind of drives me nuts. I just try to ignore it. The back side, I don't know if you'll be able to see any of the bubbles or anything in there. It's kind of hard to tell, but there is one slight bubble here. Actually, it's a pretty big size bubble, and there's also some other little tiny smaller bubbles here, which to me, like I said, if that's the price that you're paying to keep the back of this from being scratched, it's well worth it. Now, here's my biggest gripe and complaint with this, and with the actual Invisible Shield itself. Number one, the application of the product is insane. I mean, it'll drive you nuts. If you're a perfectionist and you want to get it on here right, it's going to really drive you nuts. Now, I don't know, maybe somebody out there has a trick or a secret on how to do it and to do it quickly, but for me, it took, trying to apply it, peel it back off, reapply it, just constantly, trying to work with it to get it perfect. And even then I didn't get it perfect. I mean, if you were able to see, and you could see this in person, you would see that there's a gap here. And actually, as far as the alignment on it, I have it as aligned as good as possible. So with that being said, I mean, it's really tricky, and it's really a pain in the butt to try to get it aligned and to get it on there perfect. So, keep that in mind. Like I said, I mean, the price of keeping, or the fact that you're going to be able to keep it protected, it comes with a price of really trying to have to mess with it, and really trying to get it on there and get it right and positioned right. Um, the other major issue that I have is that if you're using this with another case, it's somewhat tight, and there's something that you might be able to see that on the video, but you can see where my finger is. That's actually lifting up right there, and that's from sliding it in and out of one of the cases that I've been kind of using lately. And realistically, the average person probably isn't going to slide it in and out of cases, or if they've got this, they may just use this as their case. I mean, they may not use a case with it, and that's kind of what the purpose is for the Invisible Shield, because it's going to keep you from getting any scratches. You don't need to have a case on it necessarily, because it's this is a very durable material, and you can feel it once you have it on there. The durability of the product. But if you're going to use this in conjunction with a case like I am, just be forewarned that you know this is going to lift up, and eventually what's going to happen is this is going to peel back. So the $30 essentially that I would have spent on this is out the window now at that point. Um, so those are the two negatives. Like I said, the application of it is somewhat tough, and it took me a good 20-30 minutes to apply it and to get it on there the way I wanted to. And then on top of that, like I said, if you use it in conjunction with another case, anything that's remotely tight fitting, you're going to have that problem where it's going to, peel up on you. The other thing is trying to get the corners and the edges to stay on and to stick is a pain in the butt as well. Even with putting it on right, I had to use a silicone case in conjunction with it. And what that did essentially is the silicone case, I just kept it on there overnight, for a day, and then peeled it back off. Once I took off the silicone case at that time, it had already stuck to the back part had already stuck and wrapped itself around the iPod Touch, so we were good to go. So that's just a couple things. Like I said, for $29.99, and for the fact that that you're gonna have protection and you've got a durable case, well worth it. I would recommend it definitely, but I did want to let you guys know there are some negatives with it, so keep that in mind. But it's worth the $30 you're gonna pay, and they do a really nice job. The packaging designs really well, like I said, and this is Invisible Shield by Zagg. I believe you can order it right at their website, which is www.zagg.com. And like I said, go ahead, go out there, pick it up. It's highly recommended by a bunch of different places: CNN, New York Times, Chicago Tribune, Backpacker, Gizmodo. A lot of people, and you can see some different other reviews on YouTube of it. The one thing I'll say is, very, very thick, durable plastic. It's not just like you're putting a piece of plastic on there. This isn't your typical shield screen. The other positive also, no fingerprints. I mean, there are, minimal fingerprints that will be left on here, but when I say minimal, I mean minimal. It just really helps with the fingerprints. So if you're someone who's, real picky about the way, you're always leaving fingerprints on your screen, even, just to pick it up for the screen protector, it's worth it. I mean, if you've got a case that you're using and you're not worried about the back of your touch, I would pick it up just for the screen protector. But yeah, anyways, guys, that was my unboxing and my review for it. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be bringing you some more content here soon.